than you've given me. But we can give the audience right now an amazing show. It's my time to leave, and I'm handing it back to Chad and Matt in the studio.
Someone in chat just said, what was that for? Says, Sadocus needs to hang himself. That's a bit extreme.
Anyway.
Wow.
First round on the board.
And they say we're bullying Paula.
Sincere.
I need counseling now.
Well, Matt, that is sincere, and I think Cajun is picking from the truck with the AWP. We'll find Seized, struggling in the open, probably a bad decision there, but simple. The man of the moment, the man on the prowl. He's going to show them how loud he can growl as these lions from north.
If I hung myself, that guy's sister would be really sad.
Are on their way south. That's my best attempt of rhyming south and north, or merging them together. I said south.
So, yeah, that was really bad.
And then you joked about someone's sister.
It's true. How will Alonso do today? I mean, the fact that Alonso qualified 7th in a McLaren just confirms he's the best ever.
Yeah, imagine if he was in like the Red Bull car.
Oh, like he should have in 2009 before he went to Ferrari and ruined his career.
How good was Mark Webber, and then was it that Vettel?
Webber's not that great. He was consistent, but he wasn't. He didn't have any raw pace.
I'm consistent.
You are consistently beautiful, Chad.
I think I put up a good 7 to 10 minutes most times.
Ooh, not bad. That's pretty good.
Thanks, Matt.
I just run out of steam now. I just, you know, I realize that I'm old and fat and I can't do this anymore. That's it. I'm out. I'm out.
That's why you don't go for bike rides anymore?
No, that's actually just because my bike's in Canada, Chad, and I'm never there.
Oh, I thought we were talking about bikes.
Oh, are we?
I don't know what you were talking about.
That's a good point. I don't know what I was talking about either. OJ Borg on a bike.
Yeah, he's a character, isn't he?
He's
Two leg
outrageous.
shots going in early here from Simple, and it looks like they're going to be finished off relatively swiftly as Seized and Simple chumming in for a nice little pair of frags. The two required to win the round. They'll be up to 4 rounds here. Looks like they're running away with this T-side lead. They need this one to bounce back into the series and take it to aim maps, Matthew. If we get to the aim map, who do you think would have the upper hand?
On these two, I don't know. I want to lean toward Na'Vi, but I haven't been fully convinced by them this weekend. They're one map away from elimination, and North, this is their map.
Elimination. Is it North's map?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, that said, it is going to be now another round. Oh, I take it back. North's going to win it. I was about to say another round for North. It is another round for North in the context of the entire game. They won the last one. The entire match, I should say. But Na'Vi up 4-0 on the T side. We haven't seen a lot of B yet. This time, we will. No, it's just the end of the round.
No,
but we will
B.
see B. Yeah, there it is. I was
yeah.
going to say, usually it's...
So they're both retaking right now. Oh, is Cajun? Oh, he's just posted up. This is where they should just quickly peek into connector, don't you think, Matthew, and break the vent? That way the T's would have to be worried about more angles. Also,
Yeah.
you could break the vent
Through the garage.
Yeah, as you're
Yeah.
retaking, right? That
Yep.
probably would also be a good idea. But if you just break the one vent, then they will know that you're breaking it from... So you'd have to break both vents.
Yeah, that's a lot of
in
work.
some form
and
of succession.
you're spending a lot of time doing it. This is the one thing we did talk about this map, is the vent is a huge tell.
Yeah. Well, Henry and I were kind of talking about it before. I think it's very spawn-based, right? So if you kind of spawn towards middle, every time, even if you're not going through vent, you should be breaking it.
Yeah, oh, 100%. It's like blowing out windows on maps like Train and Nuke. You never want to reveal when you actually are going to use it. That was extremely close. That first wall through the door. Seized. Goes for 1. Cajun goes for 2, and he'll make it 5-2, in fact, which means we're that much closer to our 5-round threshold that you and Henry thought would be appropriate for the CTs.
I think more so. Henry's content with the 3. I think, you know, to
less pressure if you get higher, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. But, yeah, it's not really... I think this map here is probably the second hardest to retake on. So I think we've probably got Inferno is the hardest. Then I would be putting this in as the second hardest.
Oh. The hardest would be in my pants. Simple, takes down Cajun. Double flash bounce for AZ. He actually just blinds himself up, and then Seized just fires away. 6-2.
They need to tighten up their belts here, the Na'Vi guys. They were looking good.
Yeah.
But just a couple, not sloppy moments, but they just need to play every round to win. This is the difference. Obviously, you are playing every round to win in a competitive format, but here I feel when you're on the T side, it's even more important. It's like how it used to be when we had like maps like Nuke and Train, where the CT side, if you were to drop rounds, you knew you were in trouble. So here, you can't mess about. You have to be putting them all on the board and in succession.
Oh! That is nice. That works.
Jeez, that's kind of lucky.
Take it. Look how quickly we get that replay. That is sick. That is ill. That is fantastic. That is magnificent.
Yeah, if you are sick, Matt, I would recommend maybe starting to take some multivitamins. Or
I need to take more vitamins to be fair.
Yeah,
I
I
need to bolster
agree.
my immune system again.
I want to get this stuff called Alpha Brain by Onnit.
You're not.
People say it's snake oil, but it's just like
Will it make you an alpha?
probably not. I'm happy to be a beta. Because it's meant to help with your brain, right? And my brain struggles from time to time. So.
My brain struggles every day, Chad.
And if it's just a tablet I can take, make me feel better.
Oh, through the wickets.
Give it a crack.
Not bad. Simple goes back for it. Time to bait it out.
He's won
AZ.
this round, hasn't he?
He's getting closer. AZ's getting very close. He's very low on HP. Is Simple. I think he's. I don't know.
It's close.
That's very
He
close.
done-
I think
he
he's
done
got
that.
it. Yeah.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Blammo!
I mean, yeah. Sorry. I meant AZ's got it. Or you know what I meant. The Navi player had it.
How do you
Simple.
feel about transitioning your lingo to make sure you're saying like bomb is planted as opposed to bomb is down? Bomb goes down.
Why would I do that?
So like the context of is like when you say the
If
bomb,
the bomb
goes
is down, it could
it's
mean
like
that
it's
it's
been dropped.
Yeah, I've noticed that a few times, but we at the Henry G and Sato Kiss Duo like to drop the bomb.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the context of planting it.
No, I get it. The bomb has been planted. It would be something that you'd have to have a conscious thought of.
Yeah, it's just easier so the bomb goes down.
So an inside plant toward wooden.
Plus, normally after the bomb gets planted, you hear the bomb has been planted.
So I think voice packs. Let's get some voice packs. Let's get some caster stickers.
Nah, we don't need to be.
I said
indulged
that. I
anymore.
said that. I agree with that. But then everyone keeps asking for them. So if people want them, they should get them.
People can get my sticker in the game. Head over to the marketplace.
It's
So
true,
you
isn't
can
it
pick up
worth?
a couple.
Isn't it worth like $50 or $60 now?
No, I don't think so. The Vox Eminor original kind of bits of hollows were, or have been. They've gone up quite a lot.
Yeah. Collector's items. I want a
Yeah.
Henry G sticker on my gun. Simple. AWP looking down toward highway. He's going to get contested shortly, but there is also an approach from the squeaky position. And Simple, having just fired a shot, can't reset in time for Cajun to walk through the door and take him down. It's on to Seized.
Weird angle here, isn't it?
Works though. Takes down AZ. Got a chance. Pop flash back out.
Oh, he's
Goes
done
in,
that. That was
and
nice.
that was quite good.
That was good. This is the thing, you're not playing clutches in the sense of how you were trying to outmaneuver or outposition players because you already know you don't know where they're coming from, so you're just kind of playing for yourself, right? Simple's excited. He liked that one. Retake coming in here once more, as per the usual. North, Cajun has swooped. North have gone for the 2 rifle setup, and it has looked a little bit better. As Cajun grabs both frags this round, and going to get another one on the board for North. So this is a good transition. Maybe a little bit late. We have spoken about this time and time again. But I would think, Matt, what about this? What if you start with the rifle on the CT side and then migrate to the AWP if the rifle's not working? Wouldn't that be the smarter of the two
That's
options?
what I would probably start with.
Matt, someone is eating an ice cream in the production office.
I want an ice cream. This is. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, rub it in. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens when I shove that down your throat later.
Whoa.
Just kidding, I won't do that.
Things
He looks a lot
around
he looks a
here.
lot bigger than me.
He is a lot
Yeah.
bigger than
Oh,
me.
he's gonna get me one. Can I have it? Yes, Chad, it's gonna work.
Lucky I had a very astute observation there.
You did. That was very good of you, Chad. I think he's actually. Yeah, please. Can I have one? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna be nice to him. He's a lot bigger than me. He'd probably beat me up. So.
Well, you did threaten him, and now
I
you're
don't. I'm
transitioning
apologizing.
away
I'm being
to
very Canadian
kind.
now. I'm being apologetic.
Well, you should always be Canadian.
Yeah, I do better to be more Canadian in my life, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
My motto is be the person your dog thinks you are. The thing is, my dog used to think I was the greatest person in the world, so I used to try and be that. Now my dog thinks I'm an asshole because I've abandoned her, so now I'm an asshole.
So you think your approach on the world is dictated by how your animal feels about you?
Think about it. Everyone who has a dog that's a good dog owner, the dog thinks they're the greatest person in the world. For example, lock your girlfriend and your dog in your car for an hour, unlock it, and see which one's happy to see you.
Well, it'd be your dog.
Exactly. So be the person that your dog thinks you are. Your dog thinks you are great. Be great.
It's not looking great for North right now as Cajun goes down early. The retake with Seized and Simple coming in from the B-main area of the map. AZ positioned behind the triple box. Peeks out. Wildly sprays. Will transfer onto Simple's head. I was going to say Simple again, but Simple's already dead. Seized pulled out a nade, which was probably not the right option in that situation. Round will go in the favor of Na'Vi, and they're getting closer and closer to taking this one home. Oh, no. Round went to north. What am I saying?
Yeah, you get that one all wrong. It's fine.
Confuddled.
Confuddled. I like
How
it.
do you spell supercalifragilistic?
Expialidocious. You spell it IDC.
Matt, I want you to spell it on air.
Super, S-U-P-E-R.
Okay.
Can you read out the word to me again? Can I get the origin of the word, please? AZ's got simple. That'll give North number 7.
Let me Google it.
No, I need you to read out the word. Super, extra. What is it?
I don't know if it's extra.
What is it?
Supercalifragilistic.
Cala. It's C-A-L-A.
No.
Fragilistic.
No, my accent probably ruined it there for you.
Yeah, it did.
Supercali.
Oh, C-A-L-I.
Yeah.
Fragilistic.
Yeah.
So fragile. F-R-A-G.
Yeah.
Ooh, L. What is it? Fragilistic?
Yeah, so it's G-I-L.
L. Yeah, that makes sense. Illistic. Yeah. And then extra. Yeah, I failed. Let's just move on from that one, Chad.
That was a really. I really liked Mary Poppins as a kid.
Yep, great movie.
Yeah, it was. What was it?
Oh,
Julie
this is the
Andrews?
best plant you could possibly get. It gets hidden by the board, open from every single angle.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was another good one. Oh, good shot.
I kind of got
CAJUNB
like
on
not
Seized.
forced into musicals, but there was a lot of them in my life because my mother
Oh, good shot, simple.
owned a dancing studio for the majority of my days. So
Oh, very nice, very nice. Can you do a dance for me?
I can do like a shuffle stamp. That's about the extent. Oh, we're on camera right now.
I'm aware of that.
I can't actually.
Sam told me.
Oh, thank you, Sam. I can't actually dance. I know about dancing, but I can't do it. Like I know in ballet, like first, second, third.
I
fourth,
have
fifth
no rhythm.
positions.
I just get drunk and throw my body around
I think
and hope for the
Machine
best.
was a ballerina.
I believe that, actually.
Explains a lot, doesn't it?
That explains a ton. Seized dropping in from the vent. As we said, it was a bit of a telling into a threat. Gets one, but then Cajun back by side box, holds them off. North has closed the gap. It is their map. I think aim is in the cards. Because they've not yet won around on the CT side now.
It looks like it. It does look like it. Na'Vi here. No, wait. North won the first map.
That's true.
So it could be a 2-0.
That's true. You make an excellent point. Chad, I was just testing you.
Well, lucky you tested me because I could have been positive. And Seized, you're going to have a rough time retaking this bomb. So even though he has the HE, must know that one player's low, but too many angles to worry about as he keeps swiveling his head around, trying to dodge these flashes, pushes in eventually. CAJUNB will take him down. Round on the board for North, who are quickly climbing to that magic number of 16.
Do you think Simple likes Cash just because he has an emblem on it?
Man, how sick would that be?
I want
like,
that.
I think it's really cool having
It's
like a...
how many people play this game? Be like, yeah, that one thing on the wall, I'm the one person in the world who created that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, I wonder if in the new Dust 2, if they're going to have the
same
one.
graffiti.
Yeah.
I imagine
they
they'll bring
must
that
keep
back.
it, right? That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, Dust 2 with the open roof in market. Just
Yeah.
kidding. AZ's got the shot onto Simple. I think you open the roof in market, and then you open up the doors at the top and middle that go over toward B, so you have a rotation
What
point.
the fuck is market?
And then in P tunnels, and then
Dark.
you take lower dark and you make it enter onto the CT side, and then basically you have a whole new map, and then things are better. I was kidding, by the way. No one take me seriously, please.
There's a few changes to that map which you could make, which would be...
The thing is, you alter the characteristics of it drastically.
Yeah, but you need to just do what they've done with Inferno, right? So just the changes need to be positive and clean. And that's probably what will happen, because what they've done with Inferno is great. I don't know why they felt the need to do so drastic changes with maps like Train and Nuke. Like, Cobble is not even... doesn't resemble original Cobble at all.
I still wish in Train you could go into the train still.
Yeah, the thing that I tried to explain to Valve... We're on again. The thing that I tried to explain to Valve was...
Whoa, what is this? You're on, Chad. It's just you. Talk. It's your monologue.
What is happening? The thing that when I used to talk to Valve about Train when they were remaking it in that rebuilding phase...
oh, didn't work. It went the other way. Carry on.
That Train was like a map that was sick because it promoted so many different levels in duels, right? You could be the normal running level, you could be on top of the trains, you also had Heaven, you could be under the trains. It almost was every single level was in play.
Oh, that is amazing.
Dunked him, bitch.
He better than dunked him. He threw it in as he dropped down, so he landed on top of it.
You love to see it.
You love to see it. 13 for North. I'd say they've got this done in 2-0, Matt. I was about to call you me.
Yeah, Matt. This one is bagged up, I think, for North. As I say that, though, Simple's able to Pick up from the truck and find Cajun looking the wrong way, but now AZ knows where both players are. Molotov actually constricting the movement of Seized there. Simple pushing around behind it, trying to use the little one-way thing you can do with the Molotovs, but AZ's pushed back towards Quad. Dancing around, but Simple says no.
Simple says,
Hello.
go to the desktop and check out Twitch chat.
Sticky keys.
And then look at the black screen with the Simple hat.
Sticky, sticky, sticky keys.
I usually have sticky keys, but that's for another reason.
Orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice,
I
exactly.
put orange juice in my keyboard a couple of times. I was a really big orange juice drinker back in the day, and it's really bad for you. But when you spill it in your keyboard, it ain't nice.
I hear music.
Simple can't
In-game
win
music.
this. Simple can't win this. Simple can't win this. Dead. 2 more rounds for North. Victory is almost upon us, and as we say that, the legend, the man himself, the king of UK Counter-Strike, still a god in many people's eyes.
Got a backpack on, looking fresh. Obviously left the studio, had somewhere better to be. Yeah, always committed to Counter-Strike. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in from the UK,
Huds
it's Henry
G.
Gay.
Ashante, how we doing?
I was saying Huds G.
Huds G. Oh, this headset's weird. Hello. How's
Where
it
were
going?
you, Henry?
I was in the room having pizza.
Tinder day.
The pizza's here already.
Pizza's there.
What? I'm out.
Is there going to be any pizza left by the time
It
we
just
finish this?
arrived, so yeah,
Okay,
we're
so
good.
hopefully there's enough pizza left, because I'm starving.
Famished, are you?
So North getting the 2-0.
Yeah, it's
It
gonna be a
looks
quick
that
one.
way. Seized and Simple are getting banged out. They're going to go home in the groups after saying they were going to win the whole thing. Not going that well.
Henry, have you ever been banged out?
Quite a few times, Chad. I'll have you know. You've banged me out many times.
Only once.
In Australia last week, you banged them out. And then we dropped them in a vat of cream.
How nice were the hotel rooms at the Pullman? I thought they were quite
They were good. Yeah, they were good. I had a nice big round, like oval glass desk, which was quite.
Yeah, just sitting in the middle of the room.
It was kind of cool though. I liked the different environment, right? It gives. It also
suppose.
made the bed had more room by the window, which made it more light and lofty. I wanted to do some work there, but unfortunately, I just never got any work done. So I didn't.
Cajun, to close the match, 1v1 against